Hey guys, how's it going? We are here at PAX Unplugged. We are hanging with the creatives behind Our Brilliant Ruin here with Paxton and Justin. How is your PAX going for you guys?
PAX is going great. Getting a lot of attention, getting a lot of people coming by and picking up comic books, the role-playing game, playing the video game. It's been a great show for us.
Yeah, they're talking to us about how we created it and the vision behind it, and they love the aesthetics and the look and feel, so it's been really good.
My intimate confidant. With a hand still trembling, I recount to you the most extraordinary happening at the Astus Willow Ball. The evening began with the usual peculiar grandeur one expects from that family, when suddenly, a band of unbonded rogues bursts through the door, dancing in a whirlwind of rapturous vigor. Amidst the chaos, one of the maids, a true folk minx with more daring than sense, slipped out for a lover's tryst. In her rush, she carelessly left the door ajar, and what should stumble in than a ruined monstrosity? I feared we were about to relive the horrors of Oldhurst. But our unbonded gatecrashers rose to the occasion, drawn down on the boot. We barely averted disaster, and it was all entirely awful and absolutely exhilarating. Now Nora insists we must attend her family's grand event at Aaronworth Mansion. She implores, nay, begs me to join her. And here I am, extending her plea to you. Do not let us venture into this daring escapade alone. Promise me you'll join us. Until then, I remain yours most sincerely, Tessa Valgrieve.
Yeah, let's kind of jump into it. How did you guys come up with the concept of Our Brilliant Ruin?
The concept, I had spent a lot of time, I was a creative director on World of Darkness, and so I've always been interested in horror, I've always been interested in that kind of societal faction forming and conflict there, and I was just thinking of different ways to express it, and I'm just a big Downton Abbey fan anyway, so I like those Edwardian aesthetics, and so in my head it started coming together, and then we started talking about forming a company, a chance to do a new IP as opposed to working on existing IP. Pax and I had worked at Funcom together, we worked on the Dune survival game, so we were looking at a chance to do something new, something that we had built from the ground up, and so we just took it from there.
Yeah.
And then you guys started with the tabletop game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell us a bit about that. How did you guys come up with building that world and then trying to make it accessible for players?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many tabletop games. So.
Right. Well, that's we knew that eventually we were going to be making the video game, and so we did the tabletop role-playing game, which is actually secretly the art and world Bible for the video game. And just with my background in games, in tabletop games, we made the art and world Bible a playable game in and of itself there, and we're giving it away for free. It's always available for free in PDF format on DriveThruRPG, but of course we also sell physical copies as well, and we wanted to give those away to kind of reduce the barrier to entry, just let people get in for free. Like you were saying, there's so many games out there. Well, ours is free and it's great looking, right? So why not pick up a copy?
Yeah, and it's kind of easier for them to kind of just jump right into it.
Yep, definitely.
Even here at the convention, it's nice to go and say, hey, download our game for free. They're like, oh, it's free? That's a price I can handle. So then they're like, wow, this is beautiful. And if they want to pick up everything else they can, it's available to them.
And then what about for as you guys say, you guys expanded into comics as well? How did you guys been able to formulate the story into that medium?
One of the things we like to do when we work with other creatives is give them a huge amount of opportunity to create on their own. We tell them kind of the parameters of the world. We think of Our Brilliant Ruin as sort of a container, and so they can do whatever they want inside that container. The comic series is written by Cullen Bunn, fantastic comics writer, great guy to work with, illustrated by Christopher Mitten, and when we originally started working with them, we were thinking okay, let's go through these checklists, but working with Dark Horse, they were saying they want a little bit more creative freedom, and we trust them to do that, right? And we got a great comic series out of it. We also have an audio drama, 10 episodes. It's not an actual play, it's more like a scripted story being told, done by Rachel J. Wilkinson. It's got the voice talents of Mark Meir in it. It's got Kate Siegel in it from Haunting of Hill House. It's got Indira Varma in it from Rome and Star Wars, Game of Thrones. and Rachel just had free reign to kind of tell the story she wanted to in there. And so, like, trust your creatives is kind of the core to our world building.
Yeah, it feels like you guys kind of covered all the bases because, you know, you have your tabletop game, you have your comics here, and then you also have the game, and then the audio drama.
Yep.
Like,
the video game's what we're working on right now. That's
Yeah.
an action RPG
Yeah.
or narrative game. It's currently in development, but you know, when we always wanted to make a video game, and we knew that if we made this TTRPG, it was going to be our art and world bible. We wanted all the characters there, the setting, the environment, all to be shown in that book. We could hand that to any developer and be like, hey, use this as a guide. We hand it to our development team, and they pick characters out. That's what you can kind of see in our game: the characters, the world, the creatures. So
all consistent with the base world.
That's the whole transmedia thing.
so how does the tabletop version of Our Brilliant Ruin work?
It's a very narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game. It's not tactical like D&D. You're not choosing like specific combat maneuvers. It's more about like the emotional highs and lows that the characters are feeling. It uses a dice pool system, and you can kind of tackle a problem from any way you want to approach it. You build your dice pool based on your personality trait and the skill you want to apply to it. So, say you want to get in a fist fight, you could do it a very straightforward way using defiance plus fight, or you could do something like, I'm going to be clever and sneaky and sneak around the back and stab him in the back, and use like ingenuity and transgress. So you can handle things in different ways. And there's also a press your luck system to it called the passion system. The passion system lets you increase your success threshold, but if you use passion too much, you have to use the bad dice, and only disasters come of those. So it creates these very spiky results, right? Lots of highs, lots of lows.
Definitely a lot of combinations you can partake, you know, just with that alone.
And the players are all considered, you know, they're humans. They're all participating in this kind of Edwardian society that has its own kind of built-in conflicts. But then externally, the monsters are coming in and threatening everything from the outside. So people have to put aside their differences to solve the problems.
Yeah, it gives me kind of like almost like a Penny Dreadful kind of vibe.
Yep, definitely. Very much a good influence there.
Yeah.
Yep, that, Downton Abbey, Dishonored. We've seen a lot of points of comparison there.
And how long did it take you to, create this concept?
We built the tabletop role-playing game in about a year. We concurrently had the comic book being written about 6 months staggered off that. We have about 3-ish months in the video game right now. 2.5.
Yep.
And we have about a year left worth of video game work to do.
The audio drama took us a couple months to develop that.
Oh, okay.
So all in all, we've been in business for about 2.5, 3 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys been like in full force with.
We've been busy.
Yeah.
Very busy. Yeah.
So you guys have anything else planned, or is it just mainly like you're trying to make sure you can get the video game, ready for launch?
Yeah, we are definitely very focused on the video game, but we also have a couple of other irons in the fire. We've got a couple of translations coming up into other languages, French being the first and foremost there. We have a starter set that we actually recently pulled off Kickstarter, but are ready to release when the time comes for that. So we still have plenty of stuff left to do.
Yeah, we also have a nice licensing agreement with Dark Horse where they're going to be helping us with the TTRPG book, getting that out to the public. So there's going to be a lot more coming out from us.
Well, I am sure a lot of people are really excited for this. Tell us where can people find out more about what's coming next for Our Brilliant Ruin?
The best place is probably the Our Brilliant Ruin website. Everything has links from there, links to the free RPG, links to the free audio drama, links to kind of where we are in development on the other projects. You can also purchase the game, physical copies on Amazon or at your local game store. The comic books are available. The hardback is in the big box stores, places like Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble. The individual comics have now had their run, but they were available in local comic stores. So we are every place that media belongs.
Our website also has a lot of free resources. So if you need character guides and if you need walkthrough videos, we put some actual plays up there. So it's all there and available to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys, and best of luck to you. And hope you enjoy the rest of PAX.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hope you guys check out more of what we have coming up on PAX Unplugged. So make sure you tune into our next video. Take care, guys.